Storm Tracker 9 weather with Chief Meteorologist Justin Stapleton.
Welcome back to the Lane Event Center. We are live out at the Eugene Chamber of Commerce Business to Business Expo. Jazzing up your business is the theme for this year's event. And it certainly has been a very festive atmosphere around here. We've got our KZI crew out here with Matt and Renee. In addition, you can see behind me all sorts of different types of businesses. Everything from banks to Cafe Yum folks are here, different credit unions, all sorts of opportunities for folks to really get an idea of what businesses are out there across the Eugene and Springfield area in Lane County. Really, really nice job of the folks here to organize all this. And again, it's a good way to network not only with friends, but a good way to network with maybe new friends if you want to do some partnering. So, better question is, I know a lot of folks that have come up to me here tonight in between the commercial breaks want to know, will the weather hold as we go into the weekend forecast? Well, no more delay. Let's go right to it. Here's the Storm Tracker 9 live radar sweep. You can see sitting out there a little bit of cloud cover into northern California. That's from a cutoff upper level low, similar to the smaller one that's sitting off of the Vancouver Island coastline. Neither of those really going to have much of an impact on our forecast over the next 24 hours. Temperature-wise, didn't get as warm today. Sat in the upper 50s to low 60s. Upper 60s as you get to Roseburg. Low 50s out towards the coast. That's generally because they've been seeing the overcast conditions most of the day and most of yesterday as well. And unfortunately, I think most of tomorrow for folks along the coast. So 46 degrees for the overnight low in Coos Bay, North Bend tonight. Corvallis and Eugene will be in the low 40s. I do think we'll be a little warmer because not only will we see the fog probably form right after midnight, that kind of serves as a bit of an insulating blanket, but addition, coast is likely going to stay in the 40s because of that low's position as it's pushing the marine layer back up from the south and southwest. Now, this time of year, this is not very typical weather for us. These big H's out there, these big upper level highs, aren't that strong. The reason this one is because over on the eastern half of the United States, they've been dealing with very, very cold conditions. Temperatures in the 30s last night, the World Series at Fenway Park in Boston. Likely we'll see the same again today. We're going to continue to see high pressure aloft, keeping us sunny and dry, foggy in the morning, but decent in the afternoon, including if you're headed out to Autzen or even Reeser for that matter. Kickoff temperatures for the Ducks at 4 o'clock will be around 60 degrees. Beeves at around 7:30, likely we'll see the temperatures in the mid to low 50s and then falling quickly into the 40s by the second half. So here's how it breaks down. Foggy again overnight. Afternoon starting to slowly cool down. Nice crisp fall weekend ahead. And then cold overnights coming in towards next week as we'll start to see that trough of low pressure kind of move back off to the west. Now, it's not going to bring any rain for us, but it is going to bring in some of that really cold Canadian dry air. If we had a big storm coming in off the ocean and we had that cold, dry air coming in, we'd be talking about some snow and some low snow levels, but it is going to stay dry. So the coast, cloudy and cool overall. We'll see the temperatures there, low to mid 50s. And then we'll also be looking at the 7-day forecast for the coast, slowly starting to warm up and turning more sunny as we get the winds turning a little further offshore. Into the Umpqua Basin for tomorrow, temperatures will likely be similar to what we saw today in the mid to upper 60s. 7-day forecast also shows a bit of a cool down coming as we start to get just a little more cloud cover in by Monday and Tuesday. Look at those overnight lows dipping down into the upper 30s. Out in the Cascades, a fairly good-looking forecast, sunny and mild. We'll see temperatures there right around 60 degrees. Also looking at a mild forecast, at least for the next 24 hours in the Bend and Redmond area. But watch till you get to next week. You really see the impact of that cold weather blasting on through with the highs only in the 40s. And finally, for the valley, we'll see the temperatures sitting around 63. I'm going to go a little conservative tomorrow, given the thickness of the cloud cover that we saw today. But I do think we'll break out of that Cottage Grove down towards, let's say, Drain, northern Roseburg, or northern Douglas County, and then up into the Central Valley as well. 61 on Saturday. Great looking forecast for the game. Friday night games will stay dry as well. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, we'll just add a little more cloud cover. Nice, cool couple of days, but look at those overnight lows dipping down into the low 30s. And guys, come here. I want to show you something right now. We're going to do a little TV magic here. You always have to know that the weather guy needs to see what he's talking about. Well, check it out. Scott Wells, one of our creative services fellas, put together this contraption so that I can see myself while the news is going on so that I know what I'm talking about. One of the magics of TV, and certainly a big help for that. But otherwise, it's been a great night out here. Still lots happening as well. You have a little bit of time if you want to head on down to the Business to Business Expo.
Oh, look at Justin just giving away all of his little magic tricks there.
Our secrets are out.
Absolutely.
That's the only one. That's the only one.
Sure. Thank you, Justin.